Hey everybody, just out here on the tailgate working on Smileys saw. He brought it down last night, and so I've been tinkering with it. Been trying to track down an air leak, what acted like an air leak. Found it, and then changed the carburetor a few times, and I think we got it. I think we got it figured out. Ended up being the crank seal on this side wasn't in quite far enough. There's a bushing. If you've never had one of these apart, there's a bushing that goes in, and it seals inside the crank seal. And underneath that goes down there is a little tiny, is a rubber O-ring, and it's real super thin, and it goes down in there. Well, as I found out, if you don't have your crank seal in far enough, that bushing doesn't go down and seal on that rubber. It doesn't make a seal around the inside of the seal, and it doesn't make a seal with that rubber O-ring. So tap that in a little bit more, and everything was fine. I don't have a pressure tester, vacuum tester, none of that. So what I did is I had the saw all apart, of course. Clear down, the clutch was gone. The only thing on there was the oil pump and that bushing. And so what I did is I just took the muffler off, and I plugged it with my hand, and I squirted bubbly, soapy water all around that seal area, and I just open the throttle and blow in this hole right here. I know it's whatever, but like I said, I don't have one of those pressure tester things or none of that stuff. So ingenuity, you know, kind of hillbilly-ish, but whatever. It worked, and sure enough, it blew bubbles out of there. So I checked it, and I checked on one of my 372s to see how far in that seal was, and this one, it was noticeably further out. So I just tapped it in real easy around until I got the bushing to where it fit in there just like it did on mine, and put that all back together, put that in there, and squirted soapy water on it, blew in the hole again, no bubbles. Took the flywheel off, no bubbles over there, no bubbles anywhere else. Changed the carburetor again after I fired it up because it was running goofy, and it still ran goofy. So I changed back to the carburetor that I know hadn't been through a fire. Yeah, and so anyway, what I come up with, it was still, when I would rev it up, it would stay high and then drop down to idle. And then I'd rev it up again, and it would stay high, and then it would eventually idle down. And I thought, what is going on? So, a first for me, I found a muffler and a saw combination that is too open. It's too open. And I should have shown, I know I should have videoed all of this. I should have videoed all of this and made a whatever troubleshoot video, but so I'm just telling you kind of in short. But this has 3 ports. It has a port here, and it has a port here, and it has a port here, and it's too much, and it would run erratic. So I thought, well, I've tried a bunch of other stuff, got the air leak fixed, went back, tore it all apart, checked the air leak, made sure I didn't have an air leak again. And then I put that muffler on there, and this is what it sounds like. said, I found a muffler that was too open for this saw anyway. Might not be too open for other saws, but for this saw, breaking in, and it's got a Meteor cylinder on it, Meteor piston, one of the kits, and I would say it's ready to go in the wood. Say we got it finally figured out. So that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Bit frustrating, I'll admit that. But we got her now. So anyway, sorry Smiley. I don't think you're gonna be able to use the triple port. But the saw's running. And it's gonna work. A little more carb adjusting and break-in period, and it'll be good to go. Awesome. Well, hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody has been having a good week. Yeah. Anyway, tailgate tech tips. Yep. All right, everybody. Take care and be safe. Love y'all. TazMan is rolling. Be kind.